Good morning. It is Friday. I did my hair like this. I used to do my hair like this like all the time, and now that I've done it today, I'm like, this looks stupid. I don't like this. But I'm gonna leave it because I haven't washed my hair in a while. Anyways, I have my second opinion dentist appointment today. I'm not gonna assume they're gonna do anything at all now because I'm just not. If they also are saying they're only willing to pull it out, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it until pain actually starts to happen and there's like an actual issue with the tooth. Because I'm trying to prevent an issue with the tooth starting. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. The dentist was a lady, which was probably much better for me. She did all the tests that she was supposed to do that I would expect them to do. And she was like, the tooth is not dead. It's definitely not dead. And there is no reason. Like, we would never pull a tooth. That's the last resort. Like, we really want to see if we can save that tooth. And considering it's not dead, I feel like you probably just have to get a root canal, which is like an invasive procedure. It's kind of like a big thing, but it's not like literally taking out your tooth, because you should be fine. Like, this, as far as I can see with these x-rays. And then they took new x-rays as well. Like, they had this fucking place send them over. They did 2 more x-rays on top of that, because they were such shit-ass x-rays. Like, I fucking knew all this. I knew all this before. I don't care. I knew. And I was just like, I swear to God, I think that guy was gaslighting me, telling me that my tooth is dead. And I know it's not dead. Like, I know I'm not a professional, but I know that it's not dead. And like, I would accept if you told me some shit that made sense, but you're not telling me shit that makes sense. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me for you to tell me that it's dead. It's not dead. Like, it's literally not dead. Like, don't fucking tell me it's dead when it's not dead. But anyways, she explained that they're gonna do the root canal. Well, they're gonna send me to the specialist so the specialist can do like a 3D x-ray so they can really see what's going on with the root. She said if the tooth is cracked down to the root, which they can't see, like she said she can't see on the many x-rays that she was taking now, that she can't see it's cracked down to the root. But if it is cracked down to the root, then they'll pull it. And it was like, okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Because she's like, we can't fix it. There's nothing we can do. You'll have to get like fucking dentures. Like, you'll have to get partial dentures for that side, because like the plan doesn't cover anything else. It doesn't cover implants or anything like that. It just covers fucking partial dentures. So, but I don't really care, because it would be 2 teeth on the inside of my mouth. Like, I really don't care, honestly. But that doesn't really bother me that much. But for me, I'm like, why am I, like, if I don't have to pull out the tooth and go through all of that, then I don't really want to do that. Like, I don't think that's right. And this dentist agreed, at least. And I don't know, it was just, she at least just like validated me and how I felt that like it wasn't fucking dead. Like, the tooth is not dead because I can feel it. If I can feel it, it's not dead. And she even like said that. She was like, if you can feel it, we've done a test, like, it's definitely not dead. I can tell you 100%. I was like, okay. I'm not crazy though. Like, was that this dentist, I should have went on the other side. It's cold on this side. I liked that the dentist explained to me how they could like get the things covered by the plan, because like I think she cares more about actually being able to do something than getting paid. Like, she cares about being a dentist and like doing dental things versus just getting paid. So she was saying, like, you have to go get this root canal over here at the specialist, because if you go to the specialist and they send us the 3D x-rays, we send that to the government, and that's how you get the crown on your root canal. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. You have given me the information. Like, I'm like, this is an autism moment, I guess, but like, I need this information. I need the step by step. Like, why am I doing all this? You have to tell me. So I really like that. And also, she said that my teeth are not even that bad. She was like, honestly, your teeth are in like pretty fair condition. Like, you just have like these 2 cavities on the side, because I've been chewing on the side more, so I've just like overused that side of my teeth. But she said I have no like gingivitis, no gum disease, no nothing. Bruh. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at it. I just want you to know. This fucking bruh. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna do it. I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go, and I'm gonna have to walk past you again. No, I'm not gonna walk past. I gotta go a different way. So this is the law firm right here. Not here, but like over more. Right there. That's the law firm that my landlord was using. And like, they're so shit. They're so shit. They were so fucking against the law. And there's literally a bylaw letter on the door of the fucking office, probably saying some shit. Like, oh god, I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at it. I'm not gonna look at it. I would be so mad. And I don't need to know that information. I don't need to know it. I do, but I don't. So the air quality today is so bad, even though it's like super duper clear. The air quality is so bad, it's telling you to stay inside. And then there were some people being like, why would it be like that? And because the train yard idles the trains, the diesel trains all night, because it's so damn cold, on top of the steel yards, on top of, coke ovens, on top of all the pollution already, just on top of everything. And it's all just like really bad. Today you're not even supposed to be outside. But there was a post on Reddit that somebody was like saying, like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are we accepting of this? And then I made a comment being like, well, because all these fucking big corporations saw how the citizens here bullied the shit out of anybody that had anything to say about the air quality. So they saw that. They were like, ooh, look at the frog in the boiling water. Let's turn it up a little bit. They won't notice. And if they do, well, the other residents will just tell them, shut the fuck up, and you're from Toronto, so like, what the fuck do you know? I was like, that's why they can do that. And then somebody commented, I was like, well, everybody used to work for those people. They employed everybody. That's why everybody respects them. I was like, you're dumb as fuck, bro. You exemplify my issue with this fucking city. You're just dumb. You're fucking dumb. You sold your health. For what? And you're gonna defend them? Like, you're literally gonna defend a major corporation that paid you the least amount it could, while it fucking polluted your waters and your air around your home. You're gonna defend them. That's why they're here. That's exactly why they're here, and why they will always be here, and why they will always be polluting. You guys, I applied to the hydro support the electricity. I don't know. We'll have to figure out. Are Canadians or Americans watching this? Because, anyways, the energy people. Because I haven't paid my bill since I moved in here because I don't have the money. I don't have any money to pay the hydro bill. But there's like this support program that gives you like a credit for your bill. And I was just approved for it, and it says it's gonna give me $45 every month. And I think that's like essentially the bill. Like that's kind of essentially the bill. Like if anything, I'll be paying maybe $5-10, and that I can do. And it said it's gonna cover for 2 years. So if only the fucking housing benefit, because I applied for like housing, but of course there's like wait lists that are like 15 years long. But if you're on the wait list, you're supposed to be able to apply for this other benefit thing. But I don't know how to do that because the city is fucking awful. Maybe I'll try and figure that out somehow, because I need my rent to be smaller. If my rent was smaller, I would be okay. But my rent is just too much, and there's no way I can go anywhere else. Like there's nothing. I was looking at fucking rooms that cost as much as this apartment, so there's no smaller. So I was bored. I decided I would go out and get some stuff for a bath, some snacks for Valentine's. But then when I was at the Dollarama, the Offspring is here right now. There's so many things that are just like, this is what I was looking at. It's just like, what the fuck does the Offspring have to do with tacos? Apparently a lot. But anyways, when I was in the Dollarama, they had my cat litter. So I guess they just had a low stock. And I'm glad that I waited, because I got to get the cat litter that doesn't cost $1 billion for a cat to shit in. Honestly, I was at this other one. They had like a 10 kilograms, which is not even that much. 10 milligrams for $30. And it was like tidy cats. It wasn't the fucking, like if it was the smart litter, that's like when the cat pisses in it, it shows if there's something wrong with the urine, like or whatever. Like that makes sense to me. Like that, sure, that's technology that they're paying for. But if it's just like dirt, it's just dirt with maybe some scent in it. Like this is dirt with like fucking downy. $30. What the fuck? That's way too much. Anyways. My hair is. I'm getting ready for my bath. I bought these blueberry and vanilla bath bombs. I don't know, I'm thinking about eating 2 because it's Valentine's and I love me. This fucking hair is wild. And then I got this mask thing. It's a very poverty self-care time. Should I put my thing in now? I have to wash off all my makeup. It does smell pretty good though. Okay, I got it unwrapped. Look. I think one might be okay. chill. I bought this as a 3-pack like last year. This is my last pack. Good morning. It's Valentine's Day, which means it's Saturday, which means it's Plasma Donation Day. I've been like, finally, I guess like in one way it's good because it means that I'm not traumatized anymore. But in another way, uh, I've been really bored. Really bored. And I haven't been bored in a while. Because like the stress will occupy my mind very much. But I've been just like very bored lately. And I've thought about possibly working on the novel that I started almost 2 years ago now. But I'm not like, I don't feel the drive. I don't feel like the internal, I need to do this. I want to do it and I do want to finish it someday, but I don't know. I don't feel it. But I am thinking I kind of maybe want to start another novel. I know that like I'm really bad at not finishing things. Like I'm just really bad at not finishing things. But I kind of want to start this other novel because I think the idea that I have is equally as good as the first one that I'm working on. They're not related to each other at all. They're not related to each other at all. But they are very like obvious concepts for me. It's a little bit giving Eminem. If you get that reference as to why I would make it, it's giving Eminem. But I think I can do a pretty good job for who I am and like my interests and stuff. But I need to do a little bit of like planning. I don't really like do a lot of planning when I do writing, but lately I've been doing more planning because I know I'm unlikely to finish it. So I need to give myself the ability to come back to it later and pick it up just like whatever. So I need to do a little bit of planning on this. So I need to like, I don't know, probably talk to AI. Not that I want AI to write it, because I don't want AI to write it, but I need AI to help me parse through my ideas and maybe come up with like some nuanced ideas that are not like huge plot points, but would help me better organize the plot points that I do have. So I might do that when I come home today. Could also just sleep because I've been doing a lot of that too. Good evening. When I got back from plasma, I did do a little bit of brainstorming, sort of, but then I got like overwhelmed with my own idea, and I had a nap, and I've just been like doing nothing for the past couple hours. I'm really bored. I'm really fucking bored. I'm really like both understimulated and overstimulated. Because I'm like overstimulated in all the wrong ways. And I'm just really bored. I don't want to be sitting here doing nothing. But all I can do is sit here and do nothing. I thought about going out to get snacks. But I went out yesterday to get stuff, so it's not really. I feel like I should be more. Have more gratitude for having food at home. And I could make dinner, but I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I will say though, there's nothing to do with Valentine's Day. I have no depression over Valentine's Day at all in any capacity. I'm just depressed about my overall general life. Maybe I should just go to bed. Maybe it's just me. I think it's just me. Anyways, well, I had a depression walk to get a Too Good To Go box. And I just got stopped by a man. So he could ask me for my number and if we could go out. He's like, oh, you're just really cute. And I'm like, you can't even see me. Like, the only thing you can see is my body. Like, you can't even say that I'm cute. You didn't see me. You just saw my body, which is just the bottom half. So, and like, he looked kind of young, to be honest with you. He looked like he was in his 20s, which I guess, cool. I don't know. As much as I would, okay, well, you know what? We'll just take that. It was cool. As I said, interaction. Church here behind me has a burger truck parked in the parking lot. I might enjoy church a lot more if I got it. Well, you know what? I never even go to church, so don't worry about it, but I would maybe go to church if there was a burger truck at the end of it. Good morning. It's Monday. It's Monday the 16th. Last night I had another very bad experience with my mouth. Yeah, I know, kitty. I really need to get a night guard or something. Like, and I know it's very expensive, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. So I need to figure out what I can do, but I really need to do that because I'm fucking destroying myself. I don't know what's going on. Like, the grinding is so bad. I've literally injured this part of my face. It's like injured, or it's like an actual injury. It's bruised on the inside, and like it's swollen. Like I could feel last night, especially on the upper inside, was swollen. There's nothing wrong with the teeth though. Like the teeth are actually fine. And I saw that on the X-ray because they've been recently X-rayed, so the teeth are fine, and the pain goes away. It's just like when I've injured it, and then I re-aggravate that injury, it's so fucking painful. Like, so painful. I can't even tell you how fucking painful it is. So that was last night, where I didn't even get to sleep until like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, because it was just so bad. Like, it was just so bad. And that's after taking 5 or 6 Tylenol. And then I also had to like ice it. I had to literally ice it before it like finally dissipated enough to feel okay, but it was so painful. I don't know, man. But anyways, when I woke up this morning, I checked my email and I had a job interview invitation for I mentioned this job, actually. I don't know what one I mentioned it in, but I've mentioned it recently because I was complaining about how it's literally just wearing a fucking costume, and in the application process was like 200 fucking personality questions. And I just went and I did not. I just and I was just like, well, we'll see. Whatever comes comes, and then I ended up getting, probably because I'm like one of the few people that would have like bothered to do that, but I did get an interview for it tomorrow. I'm gonna try really fucking hard to get this job because I need a job. It's also temporary, which is probably for the best, honestly. Even though like I could use like I do need a stable job, but just the fact that it ends will give me some brain boundaries. You know, I can be like, this is all, you know, I'll be done by April. I'll be done by April, or like whatever. So it doesn't matter how bad it really is. And I'm sure it's not fun because it is in a costume. But then maybe that's for the best. Because I don't like to be in public anyways. And like, if we can wear a whole costume and everything, like that would probably be a lot better. So I'm gonna try really, really hard to impress these people tomorrow so I can get a job. And that will, like, getting a job would take a lot of weight off of me. And it's not that I want to work per se. Like, that's not, I'm not one of those people who are defined by having a job. I just need the money. I really need the money. Just to get ahead a little bit in terms of like the bills and like things I need. Like, I need a fucking couch, man. I'm so tired of sitting on my shitty broken chair. I really need a couch. And I know people are like, well, you can get a free couch on Facebook Marketplace. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, nobody's going to pick it up. I don't have anybody that I know with a car. Nobody's going to pick it up. So I kind of need to either buy one and get it delivered or buy one and get it delivered. There's no other option there. But I was just scrolling on Facebook and there was somebody who had some rabbits. One of them's really cute. But I don't know if they want money, and I don't know if they would be willing to drop it off here, so I guess we'll see on that. Fetty has been more active in terms of like looking around doing stuff, but I don't know, he's just been around other rabbits for most of his life, as far as I know. So he just seems lost to me. He just seems lost, so I'd really like to get him a friend. Good evening. It's only 6:30-ish. Just kind of sitting there, I'm like, this is usually my snack time, as you should know by now. But I don't really have money for snacks. But then, like, I didn't want to get depressed either, because I have the job interview tomorrow. And I just don't want to get in, like, a really shitty mindset, because I kind of just really want to get this job. Even though, what a humbling experience to want to get this job. Well, actually, I just looked over and there's somebody leaning, doing the fentanyl lean in the bank. So, it could be worse. Could be a lot worse. But I decided, in the spirit of keeping in good attitude, I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna take out $10. See what I can get with $10. I think I am gonna get cat food, and I'm gonna get something for Fetty. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna go to the food bank as well. I also made 2 soups. And I had one of them for lunch. And it was really good. Because I had... this was in like a past vlog as well. But I have fucking half of a box of Kraft Dinner. Because for some reason in my brain, I thought that like... Yeah, let me totally make half a box of Kraft Dinner. As if I'm gonna make the other half. Like, I'm never gonna make the other half. So... I just had this half. With the cheese. And I put the cheese in the soup. And it was like a potato soup. So it was actually really good. My other thing on the to-do list for tomorrow is to call the orthodontics person, is that what we call it? The person who's going to potentially do a root canal. So I have to call them to make an appointment, which I can only feasibly do. I can only do it on Thursdays or Mondays because of my plasma schedule, which even like the plasma, I'm already pushing it. Because I really shouldn't be getting a root canal and then also still be donating plasma. You guys, I completely forgot that it's family day and it is a holiday. But I left Nations. I bought like 2 things. I was like, yeah, I'll go to the dollar store. And it's like, fuck, nothing is open. That's why nothing is open. Duh. So now I come back so I can find something else. My phone is gonna die, but I figured I would do a quick haul of the things I got on this holiday. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. So I got these Russian cakes. I don't know what the fuck it says. Well, I know it says tiramisu. That definitely says tiramisu. And then there's a picture of a cake on here, but I couldn't tell you anything else about it other than it was $1.99, which is a good price for me eating junk food. And then I got this, and then I also got these. I was kind of thinking about how I wanted Doritos, and I think Doritos are just corn chips, but with like other stuff. And I don't like the cheese. I don't like cheese Doritos. I also don't like the Cool Ranch Doritos. I don't really like any Doritos. So I hope those ones will be satisfying. I also got this. I'm going to have it with my Japanese curry that I'm about to make. And then we did get food for the kitty and Fetty. I'll give it to him now.